So first thing you're going to want to do is remove the coolant drain plug slash screw. It's an 8mm. So yeah, just remove that. And it's located right there. And it looks like that. And once it's out, you're going to want to take the cap off, which is super hard to do. The best way I found to do this is to push down with your palm and turn to the left. As soon as you loosen it, coolant's going to start flowing out of that drain. After that, you want to take off your radiator guards, which I probably should have done first, but don't matter which order you do it in. After the guards are off, you're going to take off all the hoses. There's 3 hoses and 3 clamps you gotta loosen. After all 3 are loosened, just oh, there's the 3rd one. After all 3 are loosened, you can carefully remove the radiator. After the radiator is moved, you can install the fan. There's 3 positions that you can mount it in. It doesn't matter where you mount it. I mounted this one in the middle. So you just screw in the screws. 2 of them are going to go into plastic and 2 of them are going to go into the radiator itself. After you got all 4 in, you can put the radiator back on the bike. Start by putting the hoses on, all 3 hoses. Make sure that they're on all the way, and then you can tighten the hose clamps. Next, you're going to want to grab the thermostat. Got the digital reader and then the thermostat in the white box. Next, you're going to start the hardest part of the whole job, which is removing this, whatever it is, it's a thermostat sealant to hold the thermostat in the radiator. You got to take that out of plastic, and it's so hard to do. I struggled with it. So yeah, good luck. And then after you get it out of there, then you got to take off another plastic on the cap. Oh man, so difficult to do. Finally got it off, and you're going to figure out where you want to put the thermostat in. So you got to stick the thermostat into the radiator itself. So find a good location somewhere that's going to be convenient. And then once you figure out where you're going to put it, then you, according to the directions, you want to put half of this sealant into the fin that you're going to put the radiator into. So go ahead and dump half of that into it. And then you can put the actual thermostat into the fin that you put the sealant in. Just line it up and push it in. After that, you can take the wiring harness and get that ready to hook it up to the battery. Alright, after you got it attached to the battery, I went ahead and just bent the red down so it wasn't sticking straight out. And then try to find a good place for, I think it's a fuse in this little thing. I'm not sure. I didn't open it. I think it's a fuse. So try to find a good place to hide that. I put it on the side of the battery, and then you're going to want to feed the cords down into the bike. And then once you got your power cord through, you can go ahead and start to hook everything up. Start with the radiator. Actually, it doesn't matter where you start. Just start plugging them in. Then you can mount the digital thermostat reader with the double-sided sticky tape. Just find a good location for it. Make sure it's out of the way of everything else. Next, you could kind of start to figure out how you're going to run everything, the route you're going to run all the wires. Try to hide them as best as possible. That's what I'm trying to do here, is just figure out how I'm going to run them. I decided it'd be best to pull the extra slack out back to the battery side. And yeah, you could get pretty creative here. However you want to do this, I don't know. I'm sure there's 100 ways to do it. And then I decided to wrap the connections in electrical tape just to keep them a little bit more protected from water mostly. I put a little zip tie around the wires just to hold them together so they're not all loosey-goosey. And then yeah, just kind of continue to figure out how you want to run everything, hide it, and yeah, some more tape. I just bunched everything up and then threw a couple zip ties around it. And then just cut off all the excess zip tie. And then yeah, just tuck it back, kind of keep it out of the way. Then once you got it all ran how you want it to be ran, you can put the radiator guard back on, which I found that there's a little bit of a problem with the fan. One of the bolts on the fan is kind of hitting the gas tank, so it's causing it causes the radiator not sit on properly. Actually, I mean it'll fit, but it's not a super clean fit how it was before because of that bolt. That bolt's pushing on the tank, so it's pushing the radiator out just a little bit, so it's kind of hard to line up the holes to put the guard back in. And the guard actually also holds the radiator in place to the bike itself, so everything wasn't really lining up that good. But I got it. It'll fit. It's just not the best fit. So once you're done with that, you could start to fill the bike back up with antifreeze. And just fill it up to the specified amount in the owner's manual. Make sure it's upright when you check the levels, not on the stand. Next, you're going to want to loosen the bolt on your tank and lift the tank up, because you're going to want to get to this bolt that's under the tank. I'm going to call it like a purge bolt, because I think the whole point of this is just to get any air out of the coolant. And don't do what I did. That shit, it scared the crap out of me once it started gushing. It came a lot and it was fast, so I didn't hold on to the bolt, and the bolt went flying on the ground. As you can see, the thing's just gushing out. So yeah, that was pretty gnarly. I had to go find the bolt, and yeah, it was an ordeal. But I let it sit like this for a couple of minutes just so all the air could get out. And it dumped a lot of coolant on the ground and all over the bike, which I later hosed off. But yeah, after that's done, you can put the bolt back in and put everything back together, and you're done.